Where you are? Hello. It is Tis. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So I'm literally getting another epiphany. So I literally just got another epiphany to where things are slowly starting to make sense. If not, they are starting to make sense. And like I say, there's still a lot of things that I don't understand, but a lot of things are clicking too. Where it's like, oh, that makes sense, or that makes, or like, oh, that was that. So to try to make a long story short, basically there's something that's a brewing. Basically, we're being set up, and the distractions are there to say, hey, look over there, or hey, get out of my pocket. And we're over here looking at, okay, entertainment, or hey, get out of my pocket, or maybe there's a fight or something. And while we're distracted with that, literally storms are being brewed up. A literal crash is being set up, possibly even more. It's like literally there's so much major things coming up. But then again, though, like, how would you tell somebody, oh, tomorrow's war? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm thinking, and just to give a small benefit of the doubt, I'm thinking the only reason why the media doesn't tell the truth is because, okay, you got millions and billions of people that's going to act a fool at the same time, versus having them learn as a shock or as a surprise. You know, like, so basically hell is still going to be risen. It's just like, okay, well, I'm not going to rise it for you, so to speak. I'm just basically set you up. Instead of saying, hey, there's a storm coming, or hey, don't go that way, they'll just allow you to fall into the pit while they prepare. Because again, they're telling us to prepare for the holidays, and they're preparing to get the hell out the way. Literally, with these businesses, they're slowly chipping away in the name of inflation, or in the name of bankruptcy, or whatever the case may be. It's like they're getting out the way. Chase Bank, and I don't know if it's a downtown thing, it could be everything of California, but I'm literally trying to wean myself away from Chase. I've been banking with them for a long time, and I'm kind of sucked in with this electronic stuff, like with Amazon and Chase, and because it's so convenient, and like I feel like I'm sucked in. And if I feel like if I stay in another second, the next step is the chip, because this whatever this new era is, it's coming in hot. And it's like they're just keeping quiet because it's like they're setting up right now. That's why, and I'm noticing everything, and I'm like, y'all ain't gonna say nothing though. But that's pretty much what's happening. Also too, and YouTube is on it. Obviously they're in on it, because if you say so much as anything that's the truth, like, hey, Armageddon's tomorrow, or somebody said that it's war has already broke off over here, and if you say that on here, oh, it's medical medicine, you know, they'll tell you to shut up about that. I've even noticed it with my shorts. My shorts go, I don't want to necessarily say go viral, but I would get hundreds of views on a short. Like, pretty much, like, I can say for sure my shorts, oh, people are going to see the shorts. So if I say a short, okay, oh, I just flew to, a quick stop in Seattle as far as a layover, and if I post literally a 20-30 second video, that's get hundreds of views and a few likes. But if I literally, in that same short category, I said, hey, is this a secret shutdown? 0 views, 0 likes. I at least watched it one time. It's still at 0 views, 0 likes. I've noticed too that anytime that I speak on something that's basically on a forbidden topic, like basically the truth, 0 views, 0 likes. But if I'm just doing a random video, literally like a random walking video, or just a random hello video, or a travel video, then those get a bunch of likes. Even with that guy with the 70s disco outfit on, those got hundreds of likes in a few minutes. But if I literally say, put in a short, or have a very good information, very good content, and it's going to stay at 0. I've noticed that too. So they have it pretty much capped. And I feel like too, people are seeing, I know for sure that it stays capped, because I at least watch my videos. I watch them too. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm watching it, shouldn't there be at least one? All of the videos that make sense, 0 views. And I don't know if they keep it stripped. Okay, put it at 0. Put it at 0. Because like I said, if I don't watch it on my phone, I'm gonna watch it on a TV. Maybe I watch it over here at the job TV. Well, not at my job, but pretty much if I go to somebody's, flick on, sit down and watch something while you wait. And if I flick on me, or if I sit on somebody, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to turn on the channel on me, but I'm still, anything that makes sense, 0 views, 0 likes. And that's the whole, to keep people in the dark. Like I said, I'm trying to lead you to slaughter, not to the truth. That's why the truth is forbidden, because people are to be dicking around acting a fool in order for a majority of the people to be led astray, because we're focused on, we're looking east instead of looking west, or we're worried about this instead of be worried about that. Because the things that I've noticed this too. Maybe we've been so conditioned and trained to where the things that we should be focused on, we wouldn't dare. Even right now in this moment, I have a better chance of getting my family together to prepare for Christmas and Thanksgiving than to come together to prepare for Armageddon or to even prepare for winter. It will not happen. I'm thinking like, man, where am I? So it is all making sense, even with the communications and emotions. So basically, there are energies out there that are communicating. So it's pretty much like an energy of, a protection energy, an aggressive-ish energy, angry energy, powerful energy. Because I've noticed that when it comes to me, quote unquote, using my powers, I've noticed that, or I notice them more when I am angry. So anger can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing, just depending on how you use it. But then you'll get another part of you. Don't use your anger. Don't be, because that's basically saying, if you're upset, just shut up. Don't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? To me, I feel like that's a form of crippling. Because they may say that, being angry is a bad thing, or you're mean or whatever. But when you get angry, basically, and I've noticed this with me, when I show my teeth, I have no problems out of nobody. And when I say things go so smoothly, and it's not that I'm showing my teeth because, I want to impersonate a pit bull. No, it only happens this way. Like if it's scratched out of me, like I say, that's when my real powers come in. If you want the ground to shake, if you want my eyes to shoot lasers, or if you literally want people to come up short, allow me to get angry. And I don't have to choke you or nothing, but basically I'm pretty powerful when I get angry, which it's like I say, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It can be a bad thing if you lose I blacked out and killed everybody. Now that might be like, damn, what happened, versus, I'm angry, and you're going to see that and you're going to feel that I'm angry, and I'm not going to say or do anything to you, but you're going to feel that energy. You see what I'm saying? Something about that energy. Like if you can feel the ground moving, like literally, this happened to me. This was a few years ago in Compton, but I got so angry because I got like literally overly disrespected. I was threatened, and it was like right outside of a plaza, and I was like, I literally couldn't move, and I was like, that's one, do not scratch this bit, because I just felt like I was getting, like, basically I was getting antagonized, like, I'm going to scratch this bear, like, don't ever do that, no shit like that, like, the whole threatening, I'm going to do it, like, excuse me, you going to do who, to what, so it was one of those where, and then, literally, this is how I knew the ground was shaking, because I had, it was a flipped cart, like a cart that was laying on its side, and I had, it was a bag, like the packs of Dove soap, probably like a 10 pack of Dove soap, and it was sitting on the side of this cart. But as I was mad and I could feel the shaking, that soap literally fell off. It shook off of that cart. I was like, oh my God, where I had to literally sit there for about 5 minutes till I couldn't move. So I was like, oh man, I was like, don't ever do. And I don't think I was planning on doing it, but I was like, he literally back, oh no, I was joking. Like, don't ever effing play, like, don't ever, that threatening people, what you gonna do, excuse me? That's what I'm thinking, like, oh no. One thing I don't do, I don't accept abuse, and you won't be beaten. Nobody will be beaten up. Not you, not your girlfriend. You better be ready to die behind some stuff like that. Seriously, anybody, you think you're gonna lift your hand to me? I will promise you, I'll be the last person you beat on, and you will not live to brag about this. Even with, this happened a few times, and I don't know if it's in LA. People say what they gonna do. I was like, okay, well, I promise you, you won't live to live out that victory. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. I don't even play with me like that. But I just feel like and even with this movie, there was a movie, I think it was called Mr. Nancy, but this was from 5 years ago, and it was so telling. That's why I say, oh my God, things are starting to make sense. It was so telling because he was talking about anger. He said, now that's how you get shit done. He was talking to a bunch of slaves. Basically, these are slaves on their way to build America. So these are the slaves in the slave ship, or this is where they're going to start. I'm going to start your story. And he was literally saying it like this. I'm going to start your story in this slave ship. You ain't going to be shit. You already did. You this, and that. You're going to be doing this. And one of the slaves was getting angry. He said, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's how you're going to survive. You're going to get angry. That's how you get shit done. Then he said, what you going to do is you got to tear this place, And then, of course, one of the other slaves, well, how we going to do that? If we burn the place down, we do that. We're just going to kill us. He's like, oh, you already dead, son. Die with honor. I'm like, wow. And I was just like, wow, that's so telling. Because it's everything, like the stuff that's speaking to me lately, it is speaking to my soul. Even that anger, it comes in and speaks to where I'm just feel like, okay, it is coming out. Another guy too made a video. He's like, oh yeah, whatever that is, that anger, that energy, it is coming out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And to me, I don't feel scared. I call it the killer instinct. I'm not saying that I will kiss, but I just feel like it's one of those things where it's like once you get fed up, I'm like, okay, anything that's working against me, bothering me, or like predatory, like basically if you're just an evil, useless, in my way, good for nothing, you just might get ripped to shreds just because like it gotta get, you know how if you just let's just say like I don't know, like if you're itching and you got a scratch on it. I don't know how to explain it, but literally it was just so telling. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so telling. And that is how you get stuff done. You get the ripping heads off, just like with the immigration stuff. You think, oh, can you guys all 3 trillion of y'all, can y'all please leave? No. That you go in biting heads off, they'll be running the hell out of here. If it's the blood and heads flying everywhere, oh, they wouldn't be hiding in the crowd. They'd be getting the hell out of here. But no, that's the problem. People are too damn kind, and I feel like when you're kind, can you please leave? Just say that we're going to rob a bank. We're going to rob a bank, the Chase Bank. You know, the last one before they shut down. Hi, could you please put the money in the bag? No, I just recently got laid off. Yeah, I normally I wouldn't do this. Or put the effing money in. Now, mind you, and then you got a gun in your hand too, because they let you know you ain't meaning business. Maybe you might even got to pop one in the ceiling. Let them know I'm not fucking playing with you. Put the money in the damn bag. Now, I say it again, you will be getting pop in your mouth with the butter. You know what I'm saying? I think you're gonna get a lot more money with the gun wailing and demands versus yeah, I just got recently laid off. Could you please? And there's a time and place for that, even with kindness. Oh, there's a time for kindness, honey. Oh yes. The time for angry is in the midst of war or just before and after war. And the time for kindness, that's what's going to save your life. You see what I'm saying? So let's just say, like, okay, someone's coming through ready to blaze, or somebody's coming through to take care of you, or hey, they know what you did last summer. But if you literally kill them with kindness, oh, you know what? Just rub their back, literally pet them. That has turned people away. That's like literally, if somebody comes in, and there was a movie, I believe it was the oh my God, what is it? BSW? I can't think of the BMW, whatever the one with the Black Mafia family, I think it was called. But basically, it was a gang rival. So this guy's rivaling with this guy. So basically, the hotshot guy, the one who's dangerous, like he will kill you. I guess the other thugs did something to him to where he was like, oh, I can't. Oh, maybe they shot at him. They did something to him to where he was like, oh, I'm coming for your head. And he was actually they did shoot him. They shot him. He ended up having a doo-doo bag, and he was very salty about that. So he was basically, oh, I'm coming for your neck to the point I'm coming into your mama's house. So he came to the mama's house and pretty much was like, oh yeah, your boy is really, I'm here. Basically, I'm here to take care of you, mom. And with her, she was like, oh my goodness. She was like, oh my, can I believe they did that to you? You know, so she was pretty much like, oh my, let me pray for you, or how can I help you? That is terrible. You know, she was fully on his side and sympathetic, because really he went over there to kill her. He went over to kill mom. No, mom didn't have anything to do with it. She was in the church real bad, but she was gonna get some of that smoke because of what the son's done to him. So basically, when he knocked on the door to shoot mom and whoever else was in the house, mom was sympathetic. He pretty much saying, he said, yes, I'm here. I'm pretty much here to seek revenge. And she was like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that my sons did that to you. She's like, let me please pray for you. And I am